And I think it's important to say the war in Ukraine has a real effect on living standards. It is quite clear one of the major causes of the massive increase in natural gas prices, oil prices, is that war. Now, obviously, we condemn and call for the immediate withdrawal of Russian troops from Ukraine, but the aggressive expansion, threatening expansion of NATO over the last 30 years, despite promises that that would not expand into Eastern Europe, has partly created this situation. And therefore we say immediate withdrawal of Russian troops, but also stop the expansion of NATO. But I also think we have to say, what is the government's priorities and what is the Labour Party's priorities? The Labour Party is attacking the government today for cutting 10,000 troops. Now, 10,000 troops cost a lot and lots of money. We're talking about billions. Since the Labour Party are not committed to increasing taxes on the rich, not to increasing borrowing, we have to say very straightforwardly to them, and it'd be useful if they can explain what are they going to cut to finance that 10,000 extra troops. The Labour Party is also supporting the 40% increase in nuclear weapons. Why does Britain need 40% more nuclear weapons? Utterly ridiculous. And therefore we say, and C&D says, nurses, not nukes. And I think it's very, very poignant to say that given the financial constraints, given the fact that the real terms, the universal credit is being cut by up to 5% in real value this year, the pensions for 10 million pensioners, probably the biggest recipients of benefits in this country, have got a 3.1% increase. That's going to be a massive increase in their bills. And the Labour Party says they offer something different. How much money are they going to put into this? And how are they going to finance 10,000 extra troops, supporting to the full the government's armed supplies to Ukraine? How are they going to supply that, as well as stopping the cost of living crisis? The cost of living crisis is a product of that war, product of the super profits. And I think we have to understand that the reason the extra profits tax and a wide section of the community, the Liberal Democrats, the Green Party, everybody, including the Labour Party, are calling for, is the Tories party is based on the super rich. It's based on the owners of Shell and BP. They receive very large dividends from those organisations. Those organisations give substantial political contributions to the Tory party. That is why they're not going to finance that. So I don't think you can actually confront this cost of living crisis without also opposing the policies of war and the policies of aggression. And it is a very serious thing. In Germany, they're talking about doubling the defence budget. The Green Party is in government in supposedly a radical party, and they're supporting the doubling of defence budgets in Germany. That is true in many parts of Western Europe, which is a very dangerous situation. So I think we need to continue our battle on the cost of living. We need to inquire the political parties, what are they actually going to do about it? And we also have to say, call out their exaggerations. For instance, there's a great deal of talk about abolishing VAT on domestic fuel. Now, 5% of 2,000, that is going to be the average bill, is 100, not 200. If you read the Labour Party leaflet, it's 200. Don't exaggerate these things. So I think we're very pleased to support this. Hopefully this will occur on the first Saturday in May, and that we can continue this to build towards the TUC demonstration on the 18th. I have been giving out our statement on the war. Stop the War Coalition have a meeting in the Wellington at 7:30 on Tuesday night, the 5th of April, and people are welcome to come along that to discuss this whole questions. Thank you.